what happens, my mind goes blank when I try to speak in English language. So my question is, does it only happen to me, or everyone who just started their journey towards English faces such a problem, or they also go through such a difficulties? If you also have this same question, then in this video I'm going to clarify your confusion. Just because I have improved my spoken English by myself, that's why I feel my experience will definitely help you to improve your language. So without making delay, let's get into the video. Why it happens when I try to speak in English language, I get stuck, I hesitate, often I fumble, and my mind goes blank. Words do not come to me. When I try to utter something, I feel that I would definitely make mistake if I utter anything from my mouth in English language. So why it happens? It is just because you're a beginner, and everyone who just started to improve English faces this problem. Everyone go through such a difficulty. It is just because it is initial step. If you ask to me, in my case even, I got stuck, I hesitated, I became anxious and asked one question to myself always, that why it happening to me. I also said to myself that I will not speak the way others speaking. But once I got into it, when I started learning those all things which are important to improve this language, at that time I realized that it was to happen to me just because I was a beginner. So now you just have to do one thing, that is, whenever you get stuck, whenever you hesitate, or whenever your mind goes blank, when you try to speak something, do not worry. If you're not able to speak anything, then improve your vocabulary. You just need enough vocabulary, that's it. Learn as much as words. And after learning words, make use of all those words and try to make sentences and use all those sentences in your daily life. If you learn one word today, then you have to practice that one word for a week. Whenever you get free time, just try to make sentences using one single word. I have told in one of my videos that how to make sentences, how to frame sentences. If you are not able to frame a single sentence, then learn grammar. This is initial step. This is a base. We are fortunate because we have this language in our syllabus. We know the all alphabets. We also know that using all those alphabets we can make words. And now we have to do one thing. Using words, we have to make sentences. So first try to learn grammar, all the grammar. After learning grammar, try to frame sentences. Every day 5 sentences you have to make. And after making all those sentences, in a day you have to practice at least for 5 times. Before going to bed, revise all those sentences which you have made today and learn words. And with words you can also learn synonyms. Using synonyms you can frame different sentences, and you can also use them in your spoken English. So if you are saying that you hesitate when it comes to speaking English language, then do not worry. You just need to do one thing, that is learn words, enhance your vocabulary. This is the only solution for your this problem. You have to improve vocabulary. If you do not have dictionary, then do not worry, use Google. I have said that how did I make use of Google, this one application, and how did I improve my vocabulary. I had a dictionary, but it was too big and was hard for me to find words. That's why I only used this application Google to improve my vocabulary. Using my smartphone, I improved this language. It isn't hard that much as we are thinking right now. As a beginner, I thought it was so hard for me to improve this language. But as I have told that once I got into it, gradually I came across all those things which were important to improve this language. I learned all those things. I have told that phrases, conditions, conditional sentences, tenses, voices, so many things. I didn't learn all these things at a time. I went gradually. After learning grammar, even I was not able to construct sentences. I was afraid to utter anything from my mouth. Then I concentrated only on vocabulary. If you ask to me to be very honest, I learned at least 4 or 5 words every day, not more than that. Now it seems small number like 4 and 5 words, but believe me, that much is enough. And such a kind of things take time. If you are thinking to improve this language within a month or within a 2-3 months, it's not possible for you. Yes, if you are with those people who use this language in their daily life 24 hours, then you can easily improve this language within 3-4 months. But if you are improving this language at home all alone, then it might take a year. When I was told that to improve this language, I have to give at least a year. At that time, I was like, how can I give my 1 year to this language? But very soon I realized that time flies fast. Every day I did learn something new about this language. I didn't miss a single day. All the time I thought of English language. I read English, I watch English, I listen to English and tried to speak in English language. I also thought in English. I had made English environment around me. Yes, there wasn't a single one to talk to me in this language. But I didn't wait for anyone else. I talked to myself. As I have said that I talked to furnitures, I talked to images. That's how I practiced. Whenever I got free time, I tried to think in English language. And vocabulary helped me a lot in this. When I was improving this language, I didn't come across a person who spoke this language very well. That's why I didn't feel that kind of embarrassment which people usually feel when they go to someone and try to speak in this language. But yes, when it came to English practice, I became anxious. Yes, I had to practice with myself. I was afraid to speak in this language. Whenever words didn't come to my mind at that time, I wrote down all those sentences which were in my mind in my mother tongue and went to Google and translated all those sentences in English language. That's how even I improved my vocabulary. Because I did this process every day. That's why within a few months I became confident to practice with myself. So if you are thinking that why it is happening to me, why my mind goes blank when I try to speak in English language, it is because lack of vocabulary. You just need to improve your vocabulary. Try to just learn words. That's how you can overcome your this fear and you can easily practice your spoken English. So just concentrate on your vocabulary and improve your language. I hope I have clarified your this confusion that why my mind goes blank when it comes to speaking English. So if you like my video, do not forget to subscribe my channel and thank you very much for watching my video.